Hello and welcome to my channel. It's the Network Specialist. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know each and every time I upload a video. Everything I will discuss is alleged and in my very own opinion, used for entertainment purposes only. So today we will be talking about Heavenly's response to Dr. Damon's cheating allegations. Before we get there, though, we're going to just talk about some random things she did talk about on her live. So, normally she goes live on Monday. So, you know, she put it out there that she was going to go live. Then she changed her mind and she said that she was tired. Oh, and by the way, hey, Mama Bees, thank you so much for being here, my moderator. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. And hey, Sharon Gottball, thank you so much for being here. And I think you guys can hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. Hey, Aries Girl Podcast, thank you so much for being here. So, one of the things that, Dr. Heavenly talked about on her live is she wants to know why Phaedra is so mad. So, my thing is, you can't figure out why Phaedra is so mad. Like, y'all did so many things that would definitely irk the hell out of me. Okay. Um, First of all, that whole Met Gala situation just would have been just I would have been done at that point because if I donated 35K or however much it was, like the only time you need to mention my name would be to praise me. Okay. That's a lot of goddamn money, for something that you guys traditionally put together every year. She's a newbie. Even Toya, who's been there the entire time, never wants to donate for anything. And this newbie donated 35K plus, and then I also feel like before she even had the opportunity to donate, they were already throwing her up under the bus. So at that point, even if she was late donating or it took her some time, I'm sure she had to really force herself to donate that money because after you guys had said everything that you said, it would have took hell and high water to get me to donate my 35K. I'm sorry. But she just did not want, to deal with the aftermath of if she did not donate that money. So even though she did donate the money, she was still dragged. Okay. Now, that eyelash, that one piece of eyelash that Dr. Heavenly had on, it was annoying the heck out of me. The fact, like, girl, you probably should have waited till you was able to take that piece of eyelash off because she was looking so crazy like she always does, but always got the nerve to be talking about somebody. Like, she's always talking about the way that Sweet Tea dresses. She's always talking about the way that Dr. Simone dresses, in which we talked about that yesterday about, I think that Dr. Simone has been annoyed by Heavenly for a very long time. And I don't think that she really planned on outing Dr. Damon. But when Dr. Heavenly made that statement about Dr. Simone not knowing how to dress, I think that was it. She lost it at that point. So it was all on. Hey, Teresa, thank you so much for being here. And then she's always talking about somebody's reads. Like she's always saying that, Sweet Tea practices her reads and they still don't land. Like the nerve of her to talk about somebody's reads when, her only read is saying your mama or your mammy. Like that's it for her. Like she can't read, no better than anybody else on the show. And Sharon said, Heavenly must not have mirrors in her house. Exactly. Like, I'm gonna say this. Now, it's one thing to, just come on and, you didn't do a whole lot, but you're still looking somewhat put together. Heavenly looks like she don't even attempt to comb her hair or her wigs, I should say. She looks like she just gets up and go live. Okay. And most of the time it's in the middle of the day. Now, I understand that she just came from out of town. Her and her husband went to some type of relationship matters event live in New York. So I get it. You retired. I'm pretty sure you haven't been back to work, but this is, in the middle of the day and you just go live looking like that with one piece of eyelash on, your hair not combed, like Dr. Heavenly is a total hot mess. And I don't understand when a woman does not keep herself up and then she's so shocked when her husband steps out. Now, I ain't saying you got to look all glammed up every day, but even when you're at home chilling, there's a way to look cute and to be presentable to your husband. Like me, I love loungewear, but I like cute loungewear. You know what I'm saying? Like Heavenly does not make an effort until she's going to be filmed on TV. That's the only time, or they got some type of event planned. Outside of that, it looks like she does not spend enough time, you know, on the way she presents herself. And okay, wait a minute. I gotta get caught up. Teresa said, Dr. Simone don't know how to dress. Now, I totally agree. I absolutely hated the dress that she had on. But the thing with Dr. Simone is it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes she gets it right, most of the time not. But I have seen Simone with some really cute fits on. And Sharon said she doesn't care because she knows her life is a lie. Okay, that could probably be the case, Sharon. And then she said that one eyelash took me out. It was so hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? Now, she could have just soaked some oil on that lash and made sure that she did not go live until that lash came off. Like, I just really, I find it so hard to believe that this woman is a whole professional out here, a whole doctor. And we're going to get into some other things that makes that so questionable. And Aries Girl said, Heavenly has no excuse. She has a beauty parlor in her basement and does her lives from her closet. I'm like, Sharon, I think she just really don't care. Her life is a lie, so I guess she just gave up and she tired of trying. And Teresa said she don't care about her looks. She got her man. Okay, Dr. Heavenly, I mean, don't you want to keep your man? I mean, your actions are not going to cause you to be able to keep your man. Hey, Paula, thank you so much for being here. And Teresa said, I'll miss respectfully. Okay. So, Dr. Heavenly had the nerve to say that Simone be blurting out shit for no effing reason, when that's exactly what she does. Like, I can't with Dr. Heavenly. Now, everybody knows that Dr. Heavenly just will say the first thing that comes to her head. Like, she doesn't give it any thought. She doesn't, think about how what she's going to say is going to affect the person she's speaking of. She just go off the fly. And Teresa said exactly. Like, I could not believe she said that about Simone. Like, just like how, she doesn't look at herself in the mirror, she just always judging other people without, you know, realizing that she's the same way that, the things she says about other people. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play only the portion of her response to the cheating allegations, because I don't want to have to break that down. I want to react to what she has to say about it. So let me go ahead and share my screen so that we can pull that up. And let me go ahead and turn the volume all the way up, because you guys know when you share,
can be around us. I don't think that. Now, I don't know what they're going to do about it, but I'm just saying that's what it is. Okay, T said both Heavenly and Toya were instigators between her and Quad. Was I? Maybe. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. In what capacity are you talking about? I don't know. Simone went over and squat. Why did Simone do that? I mean, that was irritating for Simone to go over there and squat in front. And like, what was the... Maybe I'm upset with Simone because she said that my man had asked for somebody's phone number. Maybe that's it. But I just think that Simone just be blurting out shit just for no fucking reason. This is my story with Simone, and I'm gonna say it. Simone had said that in Miami at the BravoCon, she said that my husband was cheating on me, right? She said she heard it.
Oh, so that wasn't the first time that Simone said that she heard the rumors that her husband was cheating on her. Okay. So I was led to believe that that was the first time that Simone ever said that. And I was just like, Simone, like, what were you waiting on? Like, you should have been put this shit out there a long time ago. All those, just like Heavenly said, all those fights they got into, like, that would have been my go-to. I'm sorry.
I heard it because it came from Mariah, okay, initially. Okay, so then she said that my husband asked some woman for his phone number, her phone number, right? But mind you, okay, me and Cecil on the phone, right? Me, Cecil, and Simone are on the phone. Me and Cecil ain't just on the phone. Simone leaves the phone to go see a patient. And I say, Cecil, you know, Simone said that my man was cheating on me. He said, no, I ain't never heard that, Heavenly. And I said, well, she said something other.
So the reason why Cecil probably said that is because think about Dr. Damon's reaction when Dr. G was, asked that question and he hesitated. Like that whole scene caused them to fall out. So Cecil didn't want none of that. Okay. Because Dr. Damon thinks that these men are supposed to be so loyal to him when his wife ain't loyal to nobody, and his wife always got their name in some shit. But he expects everybody to be loyal to him and his wife.
The sort, she said that he was doing inappropriate things or whatever. He said, nah, she ain't say that. Heavenly, where did she say that at? Simone gets on the phone and she said, I didn't say that. I didn't say your husband was cheating. I said that he approached a woman. Approached how, boo? Approach. What, in what capacity? Because I feel like, and I'm riding that for my...
Okay. Let me just stop there because okay, I'm good over here. I just wanted to make sure I was caught up. So I don't know what would make Dr. Simone try to backtrack on that. Like once she put it out there, she should have rolled with it. Like I don't know why she's so intimidated by Dr. Heavenly.
My man, just like me and Sweet Tea, we gonna be together on that. So it don't matter. I'm gonna think what I think, and y'all can kiss my ass and climb a tree. But I just think my man got too much character to even do that. And if he did, it was innocent. Miss Lucy said that Damon tried to...
Did you hear that? This lady said she thinks her husband has too much character. Baby girl, your husband don't have any character. He don't have any personality. Like he don't got nothing outside of the fact that he's a doctor and he's bringing in some good money. He has nothing else. That's it. It stops there.
If you ugly bitch, right? And a man is kind to you and you're not used to a motherfucker being kind to you, you think a man trying to hit on you? I will put my life on. My life that my husband, but I might be a dead bitch, but I you know what I'm saying? But I don't think...
Dr. Heavenly says that she would put her life on the fact that she don't believe that her husband is cheating on her. Now, that is some crazy mess to say. Give me 1 second, guys, because I think I lost my. Uh, okay, there we go. Now, where is it? Uh, I'm looking for my tab with the. Okay, let me see how I can bring this back up.
He would do that. So Simone, what was your purpose in saying that when we done heard something about every one of y'all goddamn husbands and continue to hear it? If people are DMing me about Phaedra, you know they DMing me about Cecil and Eugene and Scott and all, everybody here about everybody would do.
Okay, did y'all notice that there was one name that she left out? She never said Dr. Jackie's husband's name. You know why? Because Jackie was the only one, in her little group of mean girls that did not throw Dr. Damon up under the bus. And see, this is why a lot of these women didn't want to say anything, because they knew that she would put their husband's business out there. So that's why they stood quiet. And Jackie had this look on her face like, I just know Simone did not just say that. Okay. And Aries Girl said, none of the husbands on Married to Medicine could convince me to commit adultery. Okay, with them, exactly. And Teresa said, but not Curtis. She said everybody's name and she skipped Curtis because Jackie's her road dog and Jackie was the only one, outside of the people that don't like her or whatever the case, that didn't bust him out. Now it's gonna be something getting back to the video. Okay. This is annoying.
Would make it true, Simone. But what was your purpose in saying it at that moment? Because you a hater. You a hater. You always say, Simone, you want to see me go through some shit. Okay, there it is. You want to see me go through shit because I don't believe it. First of all, and even if it did, my man paid my bills, bitch. I'm not taking care of ninjas. Sorry. I ain't mean it like that, y'all. Let's come on back. All right. So anyway, let me get back on track. Okay.
Okay. See, give me a second, guys. I messed up the screens. Okay, so I've always said this about Simone. Simone is not finna play with Cecil. I believe that if Simone found out that Cecil was cheating, she would divorce his ass in a New York minute. Okay? Simone is not fixing to play with Cecil like that. So Cecil has recently came out and said that he is team Simone because he already know Simone done cussed his ass out and done let Cecil know that if anybody ever say anything about me, you better have my back. Especially since Heavenly has been saying this so much lately about the fact that when Dr. G said that he told Quad to shut the F up, and she Dr. Heavenly been saying that if that's my husband, if he don't say something, you know what I'm saying. So I think Simone already had a talk with her husband to let him know. But Dr. Heavenly said she don't care if her man is cheating, he's paying her bills and he ain't going nowhere. So that's just like admitting that your man is cheating. So why not just go ahead and admit it?
She said that Toya she said that Toya saying that they said the same dick, meaning that she wanted to get. To me, that had to been cut up. That had to been cut up because that don't even make no sense. Now I don't doubt that Toya said it, but I don't think that mean go at it. I do not think that Sweetie was lying though, completely. I think that she probably takes things a little bit further than what they are in her mind, and she spits it out the way she see it. I think a lot of situations she looking at it and it's a little bit different. Let's see. Contestant wants to continue this rumor about Dr. Damon. 11 years on the show. It's weird. Simone only signed it because she wanted to go see you go through. And when you got it, I don't believe none of that shit. And my whole thing is, if you knew the shit we knew about Scott, y'all would not be even talking to me, Simone. Contestant.
See? Now she's trying to throw everybody up under the bus because her man has been outed for cheating. Now, I've heard her say a lot of things about Scott, but I never heard her say that Scott was cheating. And Sharon said, Simone knows all of them know. They all know. And Sharon said, Cecil is not crazy. Okay. You see how quick he got rid of that best friend? And Teresa said, I think it's time to cancel Married to Medicine. It's getting dark on this show. Exactly, because now it's just going to be going back and forth. Okay, you say something about me, I'm going to say something about you. And before you know it, like all of these doctors are going to have bad reputations. Everybody going to know their business. Like, what's the point of this? Like, this show is eventually going to go away. Do you really think it's worth risking your career and your integrity for this show? And I think we're almost to the part where I'm going to stop it.
And the things that they've said about Eugene and Curtis, and not Curtis, she's not Curtis, Cecil.
You see how she corrected that about Curtis?
Because I don't believe it. Well, some of it I don't believe. Some of it I do. I don't know. But anyway, I want to say it. So after you said that this happened to you years ago, somebody came in your office and said that Damon asked for their phone number, right? Years ago. Now, me and Simone been in a lot of beef. Why bring it up now? Why bring it up now? Like, because you want some.
Now, I'm going to have to agree with that. I'm going to have to agree with Dr. Heavenly on that. All of those arguments that they have gotten into, why didn't she bring it up before? Like, that would have been right on point for her to call her out about her man's cheating. Because they've gotten into some really heated discussions. But I guess at the time they had a pact, and I guess now was the time, because like I said, they've been getting into it a lot lately. I forgot what was the last thing before she called her out about the way she dressed. Oh, when she called Quad out, Dr. Heavenly felt some kind of way about that. But I think another reason why Simone ain't feeling Heavenly is because she see the way that Dr. Heavenly will go to bat for Quad no matter what. Quad could be dead wrong, and Dr. Heavenly is going to still take up for her. The only time that Dr. Heavenly didn't take up for Quad was in Napa. And she's still telling Quad she's sorry to this day because of that Napa thing. That's the only time she held Quad accountable. Outside of that, Quad can do no wrong in Dr. Heavenly's eyes.
Shit to do, just like what Portia you want. That's what I'm gonna think anyway. So if you did, bring the bitch to me, bring the hoe to me, because I want to see her. And I bet you the bitch ugly, and they was just being nice to the hoe if the bitch is true, if the bitch is real.
Now, can y'all believe this is a doctor talking like this about her husband, who is also a doctor? Like, this is so ghetto fabulous.
Anyway, moving on. I ain't gonna never believe shit to me. Y'all ain't doing shit to my household. Your house won't be being a ramble, because Cecil had to come out and say he is Team Simone. He is gonna stay out of women's business. And I ain't talking bad, because I really like Cecil and he ain't gonna pitch no straight here. But he had to come out and say, so they got dang it argued in their house for him to have to say that. I know my man is for me. I ain't got to say it. He ain't got to say it. He ain't got to be on Twitter and say it. He ain't got to say, y'all taking no shot. Ain't nobody taking no jabs. They just speaking the truth. But you got to come out and say, hey, I'm not.
Dr. Heavenly said her man ain't got to say that he's for her. He ain't got to say it on Twitter. He ain't got to say it on social media. She just know in her heart that her man is for her. Without any actions, without any words, she just know this for a fact.
Not with Quad on this one. I'm with my wife. Bitch, everybody know my man with me, no matter what happens. And that's the way it should be. So stay out of it, okay? See, my mama is my go-to as well. You should patent the phrase. Say it and take it back.
Everybody know that's all she got. That's her read right now.
Thank you for the super chat.
Your mama.
Thank you.
God is good. God is good.
God is good. My number one thing right now, Leslie, I don't want to do nothing else. I like to talk now. I might do a podcast.
Okay, so that's enough of that. Now let me find my screen and get back to it. Okay, so I can stop sharing. Hey, Cece, thank you so much for being here, sis. And Teresa said, because Dr. Simone needs a storyline for next season. Okay, I can agree with you on that, Teresa Wilson. But at what point is like she said, is Dr. Heavenly going to get some of this heat? It just can't be everybody else. Like at some point, Dr. Heavenly got to take some heat. This ain't her show. She ain't even the star of the show. And Sharon said, I love seeing Heavenly's ass on the hot seat. Me too. I am loving this. She looks so frazzled and just like, OMG. She looks a hot mess right now. And Teresa said, ratchet. And that's why she's doing all of these commercials about her practice because I guarantee you, she ain't getting no patients. I mean, who wants to go to a dentist with, the doctor is like this? This is just too much. And Sharon said, Heavenly is demonic and desperate. The walls are coming down around her. I hope so, because Sharon, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of Dr. Heavenly and her mess and these mean girl antics. And Teresa said, Dr. Heavenly is really unhappy with her life. It's sad. Exactly. And then she heard what everybody was saying about her dress and the way she was dressed at the reunion. So she came out and said, "Oh, I was supposed to wear my hair up. If I would have worn my hair up, that necklace wouldn't have looked so bad. It was a nice necklace, but you know, I thought that he was gonna, have my hair up." Hey, CDW, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Sydney, thank you for coming in. Um, so yeah, so she tried to clean that up because I guess she heard the comments. Let me just see here. And when she was in New York and she took a picture with, I forget his name, and his wife, I think his wife is an attorney. They always be in the blogs because he's a cheater. Um, I think Dr. Heavenly told that girl to bend down because she was so tall and her heels were so high. She's so selfish. That girl was looking like a damn fool bending down to take that picture. And the reason why I feel like Dr. Heavenly told her to do that is because in this live, she mentioned the fact that the girl was so tall. Like, girl, you're not finna steal my shine for this picture just because, you think I'm so tall. But anyway, Dr. Heavenly is a hot mess. I don't know what they're gonna do for the next season because at this point, they're just regurgitating the same BS over and over again. Even on this live, she's talking about stuff that happened so long ago. Like, I'm just so sick of hearing the same narratives and, everything that has played out all season. They're still talking about the same things. So I can't even imagine unless they all turn on Heavenly what they're going to talk about if they're renewed for another season. I really think that they do need to take a break, like I think Sharon said, and revamp and get this show back on track. Bring Mariah back so that, she can bring her vision back because the vision that she had, that's when I enjoyed the show. Now it's just a hot mess. Everybody turning on each other, and it's just not a good look. Okay. So guys, let me just see here. And Sydney says, I want to see her get her karma. We all do, Sydney. Oh my gosh, like that would just be so great. Because somebody need to put a stop to Dr. Heavenly's mouth for real. Because apparently her husband can't do it. So somebody needs to do it because we tired. Okay. And he says, I agree. Mariah should return. And I wonder what Mariah is saying and thinking, just sitting back watching what they're doing to her show. Like, I can't imagine. I wish I could be a flight on the wall to hear those conversations because it has to be very upsetting to see how they have just you know, put her show down in the dumps. Guys, that's going to be it for this live. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have not done so already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know each and every time I upload a video. And if you just happen to be catching the replay, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel and drop down in the comments so that we can keep this conversation going. And Sydney says Elaine's sister should be the surprise next season. That would be awesome. We need to put that out there on Twitter, and maybe Andy will listen. And Teresa says, I agree. Bring Miss Huck back. Exactly. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.